Okay, so yesterday I am calling, telling my daughter it's time to come home. I don't have a number for her. Um, I don't have a phone number for her father, which by law I am to have. He has her out of state, which is also against the law. We don't have an address for him, so we don't know her whereabouts, which is also against the law. All of this accumulates to kidnapping. I call the police. They do not do anything. They come out here just to tell me that she went willingly, so it's nothing they could do. Now, I'm going to badmouth her father right now, and none of it is a lie. None of it. I honestly, I haven't even brushed my teeth, washed my face. I woke up, got up, did this. So, yeah, my breath is hot right now. Very hot. I'm hurting and I'm afraid. And the reason I'm afraid is not because for her life, but for her mental health. Her father has not been in her life. He'll be around for a few days and then he'll leave. He has never been what he was supposed to be to her. 3 times he has called Child Protective Services on me with false pretenses. And with that, each time they were found, there was nothing there. I wasn't presumed innocent. I had to prove my innocence. My daughter has been caught up in this, and I'm tired of it. I really am. I want the world to know that Courtney Rayford is a horrible person, manipulative, and so is his sister, Shay Kathy. She has been able to get away with a lot. And as the mother who had the child, who's been there with the child, I literally saved my daughter's life. Right after I saved my daughter's life, her father and his wife called and said I was neglecting her, that I was not there with her. But I'm the one who saved her life. What I'm talking about is a house fire where my home burnt down. And my son died in that fire. They called Child Protective Services and said I was not home. And that I had called the chat line and went out on a date with the man. I don't get it. I don't get it. He has been able to get away with everything that I've seen other men go to jail for half the fraction. And the police are just okay with this. They really are. He didn't even want to call to Marshall County to say, hey, we need y'all to do this, which was his job, I know. Because a great officer, he should have a higher position than what he has. His name is Michael Bradley. Another officer, Arthur Avent. When I called these 2 men on duty, this was who I just so happened to be transferred to. They gave a call. They went to, they looked up the names that were given, found an address, went to, called the people, gave them their address to the county that he lived in. It was the wrong address that he had given us. And so that's what made them, look further into it and see, like, why would they give an address that's not theirs? It raised suspicion. So kudos to those two. I thought for a long time that I was doing the right thing by allowing her to go see them, not ever restraining her, not ever making it as to where she would have disdain towards her father. I've always seen how crazy she was, and I had to live without my father through his fault. It was his fault. And I didn't want her to have that feeling, to look for that comfort elsewhere besides her father. So we never gave up talking to him, encouraging him. Him and his father. Her grandmother, she sees him once a year. Her grandfather, less. Her father, even less than that. But they tell her, you call us, we coming. But they never called to check on her. None while she was growing up. They were never putting on an act. After my son had passed away, I was left homeless and I didn't have a place to go. From that, I did not have a car. I was sleeping on park benches, and I asked my grandmother to care for her. It wasn't even for 6 months. Got an apartment, and my child came. There was no help. I actually worked at the apartment complex. I did. And got another job working at McDonald's at the same time. So what I'm not understanding is, why would this man, whom I've taken up for a lot when my daughter cried because he lied to her and didn't have the decency to call her back. Her stepmother has told her that she is not allowed to come there. We respect that. I respect that. Her stepmother texts her mean, underhanded stuff that an adult never tell a child. And she's lied on my child to her husband. She's been very abusive, mentally and emotionally towards her. And she has made it clear to me that she will burn me. She is loved. She is very well loved, is what she says. I don't really know what she means, but I think she means some secret society type of stuff. She wears the color red a lot. She wears the color red a lot. So, you ladies in that group, whatever you are, you might want to handle that, because in my eye, you all to allow a member to behave that way and to do these things just because it sounds good is ridiculous. Her father has only paid $150 when he got ready a month. He went 8 months without paying child support. Nobody did anything. And then he comes to me and brags that I'm the best baby mama, because that's all he has to pay. And I don't give him any lip. My daughter does not receive insurance from him. Through him, she has to be on state. I'm unable to work. So, with this, I'm starting a new series on YouTube. And I'm going to expose a lot. Part of it mostly will be myself. And I'm fine with that. I have nothing to hide. All of my business is out there anyway. Voluntarily on TV through celebrities, through preachers, pastors, song leaders, even other YouTubers. I'm not I'm not happy right now with the situation, so I just as well express it. I'm in therapy. I have to take therapy. I'm not ashamed, but I am embarrassed. Every time I look around, God is putting me through something. I can understand if, like, I'm trying to purchase a house and I have some stumbling to do because I'm learning. But this, I'm minding my own business, and He literally lets it come to me and expects me to have faith and says, never mind. I'm about to post this. YouTube, stop blocking my videos.